I started here. This was my second job ever, and it was my first job in hospitality. And yeah, I've been here ever since.
I would say my parents, I mean mostly my dad's, like he's the cook of the house, and like going to markets, like picking weekly shopping, fruit, veg, all that kind of stuff, and yeah, just his love for like trying new things, trying new foods.
About 8 years. 8 years in total. So I started when I was 14. Yeah.
So I actually quit hospitality when I was 23, and I started working for my local authority, Waltham Forest Council, as part of the insight team. But then I really missed the irregular hours, funnily enough. I didn't like waking up, doing the same thing every single day, working with the same people every day. I miss having that variety in my life and interacting with loads of different people. And also the people that you work with kind of feel the same, so you're around like-minded people. Long-term goals. In the last 2 years I've worked for companies that had events as their side business or side project, and I've really enjoyed doing that. So my long-term goals is to open up or start my own events company in a few years.
You don't feel like it at the time, but yeah, you just feel like you know it's over time. So you don't feel like you're kind of getting better at talking to people, but over time, over the couple of years, you find out that like just starting conversation and just holding a conversation, it just becomes a lot easier being able to relate to people, and plus you've got better knowledge of the area, better knowledge of just like what a type of demographic are into. You just pick it up, it just becomes second nature and you don't even have to think about it.
Having to work in management, you do have to cover every position. So I've been the cleaner, I've been the odd jobsman, I've been the pot washer, I've worked in the kitchen. It just requires you to jump into any situation and be able to deal with it. My top five tips for hospitality are: use your initiative, always think on your feet. Any problem can be solved. Keep smiling, and have a good time.
You need to be a people person. You need to be a people person. You need to be able to engage with people and deal with inquiries, deal with problems. You need to be on the ball. At the same time, you make mistakes. Like, mistakes are made all the time, and it's about rectifying those mistakes. It's about learning and taking things on board, and then knowing better for the next time things happen, the next time an event happens, knowing what can be done better and what went well. It's about you have to really appreciate the positives, but then take on board like the feedback and just progress and move forward.
I think that the one myth in hospitality is that the customer is always right. Because as we know, not everyone is right 100% of the time, but the trick is to leave the customer feeling that they are right. So you need to problem solve and make everyone as happy as they can be.
We had a massive For the Music event, JobsFest, which went really well. We had like 3 different stages. So we had one downstairs near the barbershop, one upstairs on the front terrace, and one just by the side. And yeah, it went proper well, proper good. Everyone was fully engaged, and it was an amazing time, really. The music was brilliant as well.
Maybe there.
But Pete, over there, he's an amazing manager. I love him to bits. He's just been there for me from the start. He's just helped me grow, and I've learned everything in my industry from hospitality, from this lovely person right over here.
Thanks.
No problem.
I appreciate it. And can I say, I mean, I know I'm holding the team together, but it's good to have another model on the team here, because obviously you can see we are both models.
Yeah.
Really. Thanks.
We're really cool people. Everyone's
yeah, everyone gets along with Danny, especially. She is the management of the place. Pete is a very good-looking guy. We get along with him as well. Serena, we love her too. Yeah, it's quite fun. I'm here every day, so I know that it is quite fun to stay here 7 days a week.
That's rap.